What's up, YouTube? Finally am getting to get around to a couple of different things. One is getting this video out, and two is using this new camera and some different setups. So I don't know how good the microphone is. There's supposed to be a microphone here like 2 days from now, but I want to go ahead and get this video out. So we'll see. If the quality isn't very good, you may not see it, but so if I'm not in focus, I don't know how this thing works real good. So let's talk about the pad. First off, the Wednesday before TX2K, on the way down we stopped at the pad at like 11 o'clock at night. Nothing was going on. The cops had shut it down. Still pretty awesome to show up there and just see the pad for the first time. Probably one of the most famous street race spots in the country. So we showed up, nothing was going on. We went on to Texas and had ourselves a pretty awesome time, that's for sure. And then we came back. I shot a message to BJ and was like, hey man, we've decided to come back to the pad to see what's up. If you got any races lined up, let's race. Let's get it done. Let's see what we can do. So he set me up with a couple of different races, or a couple of people that were interested, and the first one that we went ahead and raced was a turboed, is it 4th gen Camaro, I think it is, catfish car. Pretty bad little ride, caged but full interior. I'm thinking 76 millimeter. Don't know if it's built or not. Don't really have a lot of the details on it, but I just know really awesome people. I agreed to some stipulations I probably shouldn't have. I let them prep their lane. I didn't have the equipment to do something like that, but it is what it is. I paid my tuition, I learned, and that video, as you will see, didn't go so hot for WhiTTey, but I was very pleasantly surprised. We got one. We got one test hit in, and you know, there were cars going up and down the street with air conditioning, because it needed air conditioning here in what it was at mid-March, and they were you know, the air conditioning was dropping condensation all the way down through the lane. So but the first 100 foot was good, especially after burnout. It was unreal. I mean, it was just like a track really, and after the 100 foot mark, that's really where, you know, more of my power comes in at that area, and that's where the car had a hard time, got really wiggly, and eventually had to let out, but it wouldn't have mattered. He was stretching me out pretty good then, and it was definitely an awesome time. After that launch, the first hit that I made, don't think anybody got a video. Video. It was sort of tough for my crew to get around the car. There was so many people there, but the atmosphere was just tremendous. People just betting and just having a good time. It was just unreal. But people with me really didn't have time, or they were just so blown away by the difference of, I mean, because we had went from a different type of street racing. You know, I've really experienced almost 3 different types of street racing, and I'll talk about that probably in another video, but this was just a whole different realm, and it was awesome. That's just all there is to it. You know, we bet 200 bucks, lost my $200. It was well worth it. It was well worth it for the experience. But the first hit, got on the tires immediately, didn't do anything real good, and everybody was like, race the Porsche, race the Porsche, race the Porsche. Or that's what I heard, you know. It's a little difficult for me to try and like record for obvious reasons. I can't. And you know, when we came back, we found out we weren't giving it enough power. And so, turned some things up. Launch went a lot better against the Catfish car, that's for sure. And once that launch happened, then nobody really wanted to get anything after that. I know I don't know, sort of confused. There was another supercharged Coyote car built motor there, and something about it had rained so hard that day that fog was setting in. It was getting on the asphalt and was just getting extremely slippery. But for one, there was so much water in the actual car that when he launched, the water was getting under the tire. And I don't think he felt like going for. He was an awesome dude to talk to. I don't know if he was really wanting to race. It was getting extremely late for us, and just, you know, we went ahead and loaded the car up. The Porsche said he didn't want to run anymore. They wanted to run after the first hit, but they didn't want to run after the second hit. That's from my understanding, and I could be completely off on that. But it was definitely a learning experience, that's for sure. The thing I'm really happy about with this race is, with that race and the next race we went to, was we saw what the car did, we made changes, and it worked. And that was what was awesome. And so I'm feeling really good about the car, even though, you know, we lost the TX2K, we lost at the pad. It was just, it didn't matter. It was just an awesome time. So poor WhiTTey, you know, she's made some 3 terrible passes, and then things are starting to get better, that's for sure, and that's what's nice. You know, big props to Woo for being able to get me a lot of these videos, Gary Davis, and the Tuna. I've done forgot his name. I didn't get his name real good. That's what they call him is Tuna, I think. Thank y'all for the videos, and it was just a really good time. If you're ever able to get to New Orleans to get to the pad, if you street race at all and you don't, there's just something wrong. They had pad days today, and I really wanted to be there. That was an absolutely amazing time. It was something else, that's for sure. And I know this is a lot of talking head, and I'm gonna end it with that. Check out the video, tell me what you think. I'll try to get some more details on the vehicle, put them in the description that I raced. I know that it was an awesome car, awesome people. They sat there and talked with us for a while, and it was just, you know, we really felt extremely welcome. I gotta say, BJ, the light guy, was extremely awesome. Extremely cool to meet him, you know, and seeing him on TV and all that stuff. He is just an extremely good guy. I mean, we showed up, it wasn't 5 minutes. We hadn't backed the trailer up where I wanted it before BJ was already like there, being like, "What's up, man? You know, I've got some cars for you," all that. And I mean, it was just very cool, very hospitable, very awesome time. So there's some good people, that's for sure, you know. And I can't wait to get to some other areas of the country and race. We've got those, a couple of different ones planned here. So hopefully we'll get to see some even different types of racing here in the country. It's pretty awesome to see how different people do different things in different areas. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all those good things. If you're a new subscriber, thank you very much for subscribing to me. Hopefully my content doesn't let you down. If you've made it this far in the video, you are a loyal subscriber and watcher, and I do appreciate the view time, that is for sure. Expect better videos, expect higher quality videos, expect better racing content. Summer, spring, etc. is coming. It doesn't seem like it. It's 25, or it was like 25 degrees. It's supposed to snow 1 to 3 inches tomorrow, but the car's washed and it's in the garage, and it's getting some more stuff done to it very soon. And some racing in the next 6 weeks, let's say, is about to get really interesting. Should be going to some King of the Street stuff, some track stuff, here soon, and so hopefully we'll get some good video, different things of that to show you guys. But that's enough rambling. I'm gonna have to cut a ton of this out because it's just a lot of talking head, and I do apologize for all that, but it's just that time of the year. So that's about it. Peace out, Girl Scout.